The next topic is the next floral one. This is the androecium. Androecium. Androecium is a third floral bud. This is male reproductive floral bud. Androecium is a male reproductive floral bud, essential floral bud. Here, the individual member of androecium, it is called as a stamen. Stamen may be one or more, and the stamen is further again divided into three parts. Three parts, as stamen further divides into three parts as anther. This is the anther. Next one is the filament. And third one is a connective. This anther is a terminal part of the stamen. It may be bilobe, in bithecus or monothecus. It may be tetralocular. Or bilocular. In bilobe or bithecus anther, there are four locules in tetralocular structure, while the monothecus or monolobe, single lobe anther have two locules, so it is a bilocular structure. Sporangiate. Sporangiate, here male spores are produced inside the anther lobe. Second is a filament. This is a thin thread-like structure. Thread-like structure acts as a stalk. This is a stalk which lift up or enhance the position of anther, which facilitated its dispersal, more suitable and most widespread dispersal of the pollen grain. Next one is a connective. This is made up of the parenchymatous tissues, sterile parenchymatous tissues, which is continuous with the filaments, and connective connects or join, attach. It attach both the lobes, both the anther lobes. It also connects the anther lobes with the filament. This is the structure of the anther. Next one, cohesion of stamen. Actually, when saying there is a attachment or fusion of floral bulb, individual member of same floral bulb, it is called cohesion. So see here, cohesion of stamens. In stamens, different stamens are connected or fused with each other. This is called cohesion of stamen. Here one condition is that is adelphi. Adelphi is the stamens are united. Here stamens are united by both anther and the filament. Of stamens are fused. Many stamens are fused with each other through both the parts as anther and the filament. This condition is called as adelphi. Another one is a adhesion of stamen. This is a cohesion. Another one is adhesion of stamens, where stamen attach with the different parts, with different members of the floral bulb, another floral bulb, member of the another floral bulb. So this is the adhesion. So here one condition is that this is the epipetalous condition. Epipetalous condition when the stamen fuse with either petal or tepal. Stamen fuse with, attach with either petal or tepal. This condition is called as a epipetalous condition. For another condition here, syngenous condition. Syngenous condition, this is the cohesion condition of the stamen. Here in the syngenous condition, anthers are united. Anthers united and filaments are free. Anthers are united and filaments are free is the syngenous condition. While another condition, synandrous condition. This is again the cohesion of stamen. Synandrous condition where anther and stamen both are fused here. Anther of stamens. Here both fused, that is called as a synandrous condition. Next one is a innermost floral one, fourth floral one. This is gynoecium. Gynoecium. This gynoecium is a female reproductive floral bud. This is a female reproductive floral bud, that is gynoecium. Innermost one, innermost flower part, innermost floral bud. Here the single member, the individual member of gynoecium, it is called as a carpel. The number of carpels may be vary from 1 to many. Gynoecium also called as pistil. So gynoecium may be monocarpellary, in single carpel is there, or multicarpellary. More than one carpels are also present. So monocarpellary and polycarpellary. Here polycarpellary gynoecium. In the gynoecium which have more than one carpels, so there are polycarpellary. Here there are different types on the basis of number of carpels in the gynoecium. If two carpels are there, this condition is called as bicarpellary condition. Tricarpellary and pentacarpellary. Bicarpellary, two carpels are present in the gynoecium. In tricarpellary condition, three carpels are there. When pentacarpellary condition, five carpels are present in the gynoecium. The examples of bicarpellary is the datura. In the flower of datura, this is cucurbita, and here hibiscus is an example, where five carpels are present in the gynoecium, that is pentacarpellary condition. Then typical carpel have three parts. Carpel have three parts. Here uppermost exposed part, this is the stigma. Middle one, style. And basal solan structure, this is nothing but ovary. See the first part, this is the stigma. Stigma is uppermost part, exposed part. This is the receptacle which receives the pollen grain during the germination process, and it also provides the site for germination of the pollen grains. Here pollen grain germinates when there is a formation of the pollen grain, and here the structure of stigma may vary according to the nature of the pollen grain, which facilitate the deposition of the pollen grain. Second is a style. Style is a middle elongated thread-like structure which connects the stigma with the ovary. It again provides the passage for the entry of the pollen tube during fertilization process. And the third part is ovary. Ovary is a basal solan part which produces the ovules. The ovules are produced inside the ovary, and these ovules are placed on the fertile tissue. That fertile tissue is called as placenta. So ovary is a basal solan structure, fleshy structure, which produces the ovules present on the fertile tissue. That fertile tissue is called as a placenta. So this is about the androecium and the gynoecium. See here, androecium is the male reproductive floral bulb. Its individual member is called as stamen. Stamen have three parts as anther, filament and connective. Anther, this is a bilobe in bithegus, or in some cases it may be the monothegus, having single lobe. Tetralocular, sporangate, male spores are produced here. Filament, this is a thin thread-like structure stalk which connects the anther along with the anther. Connective, this is the tissue, parenchymatous tissue, sterile tissues which attach both the anther lobes, and it also connects the anther lobe with the filament. Cohesion of stamen, again stamens, many stamen attach or fuse with each other. This is called as a cohesion of stamen. One condition is that adelphi, here anther and filament, both the parts of stamens are fused. Adhesion of stamen, here epiphytous condition is there, where stamen fuse with the petal or the tepal. Then syngenous and synandrous condition, here anthers united, filaments are free. In this case, anthers and filament both are fused here. Gynoecium, the fourth floral bulb, that is female reproductive floral bulb. Gynoecium also called as a pistil. And this is the innermost floral bulb. Its individual member is called as a carpel. Here carpel may be single monocarpellary gynoecium, or there may be the polycarpellary gynoecium. In polycarpellary condition, if there are two carpels, this condition is a bicarpellary, which is found in case of the datura flower. If three carpels are there, this condition is a tricarpellary, found in the flower of the cucurbita. If 5 carpels are there, this condition is a pentacarpellary, and such pentacarpellary gynoecium found in the hibiscus flower. Typical carpel have 3 parts as a stigma, style and ovary. This is the uppermost exposed part of the carpel is called as a stigma. This acts as a receptacle. It receives the pollen grain during the pollination process. It also provides the site for the germination of the pollen grain, and the structure of stigma vary according to the nature of the pollen grain. Middle part is the style. This is the elongated thread-like structure which connects the stigma along with the ovary. It also provides the passage for the entry of pollen tube up to the ovary during the fertilization process. Ovary, this is a basal solan structure which produces the ovules. These ovules are placed here on the fertile tissue, and these fertile tissues are called as a placenta. And this is all about the